What if history, as we know it, is nothing more than a carefully constructed illusion? What if the greatest secrets of human civilization have been hidden in plain sight, guarded by those in power for reasons too terrifying to imagine? For centuries, ancient texts have whispered about powerful beings from the stars, the Anunnaki. To most, they're just forgotten deities from Sumerian myth. But what if that's exactly what they want you to believe? There are those who claim the Anunnaki were not gods at all, but advanced extraterrestrial beings who came to Earth thousands of years ago. Some say they created humanity. Others believe they never left. But here's where the mystery deepens: what if today's world leaders know the truth? What if behind the closed doors of shadowy government agencies, ancient agreements are being honored? Hidden files, secret meetings, covert alliances with entities far beyond our understanding. It sounds impossible, until you realize how much of our history has been erased, rewritten, or buried. The question isn't if the Anunnaki are real. The question is, how much do those in power really know? The origins of the Anunnaki. To uncover the deepest secrets of our existence, we must journey back, not decades, not centuries, but over 6,000 years into the shadows of forgotten time. A time when the world's first known civilization thrived in the heart of Mesopotamia, ancient Sumer. The Sumerians were not just pioneers of writing, mathematics, and astronomy, they were the first to speak of gods that didn't simply dwell in the sky, but descended from it. These beings were known as the Anunnaki, a name that echoes through the oldest tablets in human history. But these were no ordinary gods. They weren't beings of myth or imagination. The Sumerian texts speak of physical entities, rulers of flesh and power who walked the earth alongside humanity. But why did they come? Ancient legends suggest the Anunnaki arrived with a purpose far beyond human comprehension. They came, it is said, in search of gold, a substance with mysterious properties they needed, possibly to sustain the atmosphere of their dying home planet, known in whispers and secret texts as Nibiru. A hidden planet, said to lurk in the darkest edges of our solar system, waiting. This theory, dismissed by mainstream science yet embraced by those who dare to question, was brought to light by Zecharia Sitchin. He believed the Anunnaki weren't just visitors, they were creators. According to his radical interpretations, humanity itself was engineered by these beings. Our ancestors, manipulated, shaped from primitive hominids into intelligent beings, designed to serve. But if this were true, what does it mean for us? Are we just pawns in a forgotten experiment, watching the skies without realizing the gods we once worshipped might still be watching us? Strangely, similar stories echo across ancient civilizations, whispers of sky gods, star beings, and heavenly architects. Found in legends from Egypt to Mesoamerica. Could this be mere coincidence? Or are these fragmented memories of an ancient, global truth, deliberately buried? And the most unsettling question of all, what if they never left? Could the Anunnaki still walk among us, hidden in plain sight? And if so, could our world leaders know the truth, and be keeping it from us? Conspiracy theories and world leaders. What if the true rulers of our world aren't the politicians we see on TV? What if presidents, monarchs, and prime ministers are mere puppets, their strings pulled by something far older, far more powerful, and far more hidden than we dare imagine? In the shadowy depths of global power, a chilling theory lingers, a theory that humanity's fate has never truly been its own to command. The whispers speak of an ancient pact, forged long before history was written, between the world's most powerful elites and entities that did not originate from Earth, the Anunnaki. Some believe that these ancient beings never left. Instead, They retreated into the shadows, working through proxies, world leaders, secret societies, and unseen power brokers. The theory suggests that hidden alliances have been maintained for thousands of years, agreements sealed with knowledge, wealth, and influence, in exchange for something far more valuable: control. Consider the strange patterns of history, how certain empires rose with terrifying speed, armed with technology and knowledge far beyond their time. Were these leaps of progress truly human achievements? Or were they gifts from those who still hold humanity in their grasp? Even today, the signs may be hiding in plain sight. Look closely at secretive gatherings like the Bilderberg Group or the Bohemian Grove, meetings cloaked in secrecy, where the most powerful figures in politics, finance, and royalty convene behind closed doors. Officially, these summits are said to be harmless discussions of global affairs. But what if that's just a smokescreen? Some theorists claim these gatherings aren't just about shaping global policy, they're the continuation of ancient pacts, meetings where orders are delivered from higher powers hidden from public view. The question is, higher powers from where? There are symbols woven into the fabric of global influence that raise unsettling questions: the all-seeing eye, pyramids, celestial motifs engraved in government seals and national currencies. Are these mere coincidences? Or are they veiled acknowledgements of an ancient alliance, reminders of the real rulers of Earth? And then, there's the darkest rumor of all, that some world leaders aren't entirely human. There are whispers of hybrid bloodlines, descendants of those who were once genetically altered by the Anunnaki, carrying ancient DNA meant to keep humanity in check. Could certain powerful families be more than just elite? Could they be the chosen vessels of an ancient force? Hidden deep beneath classified military installations, in vast underground facilities few even know exist, some say humanity's brightest minds are not working for global advancement but under the direct influence of ancient extraterrestrial overlords. Advanced technology, recovered, reverse-engineered, and hidden from the public, may be a gift, or a chain. The mainstream dismisses these ideas as fantasy. But what if the true fantasy is the version of history we've been told? If these theories are true, if the Anunnaki are still here, watching, influencing, controlling, then humanity's freedom may have always been just an illusion. And the most terrifying question remains: what are they planning next? The existence of secret documents. Behind locked vaults, deep within the highest levels of government, there are said to be files so classified that even presidents and prime ministers are kept in the dark. Whispers of hidden archives, sealed orders, and top-secret agreements swirl through the conspiracy underground. The question isn't just if these documents exist, but what terrifying truths might they reveal? Some believe these files contain undeniable proof that contact with the Anunnaki has already occurred, and continues to this day. According to these theories, governments around the world have long been aware of the Anunnaki's presence, engaging in secret dialogues, trading access to Earth's resources in exchange for ancient knowledge and advanced technology. Rumors persist of documents locked within the highest security clearances, files hidden under code names like Project Blue Book, or buried deeper still in alleged black projects that operate beyond the reach of any democratic oversight. These aren't just your typical conspiracy files, they're believed to hold undeniable evidence of humanity's otherworldly overseers. There are chilling claims of ancient artifacts recovered from Sumerian excavation sites, objects said to hum with unknown energy, inscribed with symbols that modern science cannot decipher. Were these relics gifts from the Anunnaki? Or remnants of technology left behind during their reign on Earth? Leaked testimonies from alleged whistleblowers paint an even darker picture. Some former intelligence agents and military insiders suggest that governments are not merely aware of the Anunnaki's existence, they are actively collaborating with them. Shadowy agreements, signed in secrecy, allegedly allow these ancient beings access to resources or even biological specimens. In return for advanced technologies that have silently accelerated our civilization's progress. One of the most persistent rumors involves the infamous Majestic 12, a supposed secret committee formed by the US government after alleged extraterrestrial contact. Could this clandestine group have extended its focus beyond alien life as we understand it, engaging with entities far older, far more dangerous, than we can comprehend? And then there's the matter of missing evidence. Every year, thousands of documents are quietly classified, buried under the weight of national security. Some theorists believe hidden within this bureaucratic maze are files detailing covert interactions with the Anunnaki, records of secret meetings, or even photographs of ancient beings in the flesh, images never meant for public eyes. Stranger still are the tales of disappearances, scientists, archaeologists, and researchers who ventured too close to the truth, only to vanish without a trace. Were they silenced for uncovering forbidden knowledge? If these documents exist, and if governments are truly hiding their contact with the Anunnaki, it would mean that the most profound truth of human history has been deliberately buried. The frightening question isn't just what is in these files, but why they remain hidden. Are leaders protecting us from the truth? Or protecting themselves from the consequences of ancient agreements they can no longer control? Scientific and academic perspectives. In the vast halls of academia and science, the official narrative is clear: the Anunnaki are nothing more than ancient myth, gods from early Mesopotamian mythology, figures woven into the fabric of human storytelling. Archaeologists and historians view these beings as symbolic representations of natural forces, divine rulers of agriculture, or cosmic order in ancient Sumerian belief systems. But what if the experts are wrong? Or worse, what if they're hiding something? Mainstream science dismisses the Anunnaki theories as pseudoscience, often labeling anyone who dives too deep into these mysteries as a conspiracy theorist. Yet, beneath this wall of academic skepticism, there are fractures, gaps in historical understanding that raise unsettling questions. Why, for example, did the Sumerians, the world's first known civilization, suddenly appear with advanced knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and architecture seemingly out of nowhere? How did a society that predates modern tools by thousands of years chart the movements of celestial bodies with near-perfect accuracy? Some rogue academics have dared to ask whether this sudden surge in intelligence was natural, or the result of outside intervention. Could humanity's earliest intellectual leaps have been sparked not by evolution alone but by direct contact with a technologically advanced force? Perhaps even the Anunnaki themselves. There are also the archaeological anomalies that mainstream science struggles to explain. Massive structures, like the pyramids of Giza, Göbekli Tepe, and the mysterious Baghdad Battery, suggest technological knowledge that seems impossibly advanced for their respective eras. Were these human achievements? Or remnants of ancient teachings passed down by beings from beyond? Even more disturbing are the stories of classified archaeological discoveries, ancient artifacts hidden from the public, recovered from sites in Iraq, Egypt, and South America. Some researchers speculate that certain relics were quietly removed by government agencies, never to be seen again. Could these items hold physical proof of humanity's ancient contact with extraterrestrial beings? Of course, respected scientists dismiss these ideas as fantasy. But one has to wonder, are these experts simply protecting scientific integrity? Or are they protecting a hidden truth, one too earth-shattering to reveal? If the Anunnaki were real, and if their influence still lingers today, the silence of the academic world may not be ignorance, it could be a deliberate shield, guarding humanity from truths that would rewrite everything we know about our past and our future. The deeper we dive into the enigma of the Anunnaki, the more unsettling the questions become. Could it be that these ancient beings were not mere gods of myth, but powerful entities who once walked among us? And even more disturbingly, could they still be here, hidden in the shadows, influencing the fate of humanity through the hands of our world's most powerful leaders? The evidence, if it exists, remains buried beneath layers of secrecy, hidden in classified documents, erased from mainstream history, and dismissed by the scientific establishment. Yet, the symbols persist. The ancient stories echo. And the patterns of unexplained advancements in human history raise questions too powerful to ignore. The conspiracy theories suggest something terrifying, that those in power today may be fully aware of this ancient presence, and may have forged secret alliances to maintain control. If true, the version of reality we've been given is nothing more than a carefully constructed illusion designed to keep us in the dark. But maybe the most chilling thought isn't that world leaders know the truth, it's that they may be completely powerless against it. Are we merely pawns in an ancient, cosmic game? Are the sudden shifts in global events just random chaos? Or echoes of a much older influence? In the end, we're left with one haunting question: if the Anunnaki are real, what do they want from us now? Thank you for joining us on this mysterious journey into the shadows of history. If you're as intrigued by the secrets of the Anunnaki as we are, help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. The truth is out there. And together, we might just uncover it.